Welcome back, everyone. This will be our last match that we're going to be covering for the day here. We have another single elimination qualifier match here of the HoN ACA tournament, where we have THONE on the Legion side going to be taking on Prompt Buak on the Hellborn side. And once again, what you got? And I'm rejoined here by Dutch Ownage. Thanks for joining me for another one, Dutch. Excited for this last one.
No worries, man. It's the games are definitely interesting, and they're very action-packed.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see some heroes that you don't see very often in these competitive matches.
That is very true. I'm hoping we see Silhouette here. I got to see it on my first game of the day. I want to see it on the last game.
Yeah, I can imagine like Silhouette is always a joy to see. Like Silhouette is like such a beautiful hero to see sometimes. Like
it was
the
like
things
9
that you
GPM too, so he was like full farmed Silhouette.
Yeah, but like sometimes you see these plays with Silhouettes, and then I'm thinking to myself, damn, I wish I was skilled, you know?
I wish I could do that too.
Damn, I wish I had skills. But alas, I'm just good at multicasting, that's it.
A lot of the same bands coming out here. Bubbles,
yeah,
Doctor, Pestilence,
Tundra is not something we have actually seen before, right?
I don't think we've seen much Tundra or any Tundra today. And then Kronos, again, another Kronos band.
I can imagine Tundra being very powerful, though, because of the gank information potential.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about, like, we see a lot of Magnus. Do you think we're going to see Kinesis? Because, like, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters, like, normal or casual mode. Like, Kinesis with a Magnus stun is, like,
I did see it end earlier today when the Magnus was picked up, so I think they're aware of it.
Oh, Behemoth, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of Behemoth bands today. They're going to first pick Behemoth and then follow it up with Kraken.
Behemoth is always such a joy to see as well.
Yeah,
good old Tommy with the Behemoth always running around.
A big Echo Slam, as they say in Dota.
Yeah.
The Echo.
What is the hero called? Like Earthshaker or something,
Earthshaker,
right?
yeah. Funny enough, I was talking to a friend last night. We were talking about Earthshaker because my buddy plays Dota, and he said he saw an Earthshaker do a like almost 5,000 damage Echo Slam against a Broodmother. I don't know if you're familiar with Broodmother in Dota.
No.
Basically, it's like Arachna spawning baby spiders all over the place.
So Arachna with staff.
Kinda, yeah. It's like a melee Arachna. In a sense. Yeah, so he had all these little spider babies, and he just, boom, blew up all the spiders and did like a 5,000 damage Echo.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish I saw, but it sounded awesome. So
I can imagine, like a keeper with staff, right? It spawns three little trees. It spawns like 3 little trees around everyone you ultimate.
Yeah.
And that also counts for illusions. So keeper with staff against sand rate, it like literally just blows up your screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's like 5 extra illusions, which means like 15 extra tree dogs. And that's without like a resto.
I'm pissed. They banned Silhouette. Just wanted to throw that out there.
And the Kinesis ban, actually.
Yeah, so they are aware of it. They recognize that it's a possibility.
Yeah, there were like 2 opportunities for the Legion side to pick. Because they started with the Magnus pick.
Yeah, they could have definitely gotten it if they wanted it.
But I could also see like both Kraken and Behemoth being powerful heroes at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played much of the new Kraken, by the way?
A tiny bit. I'm not the best Kraken player, but I can definitely throw it on.
But that doesn't stop me.
It can cover half my screen.
Yeah, like the Kraken with a staff effect is actually so strong right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you got like
stun, right, with the ultimate.
Yeah, staff plus resto.
Oof.
Because they can't escape from a second ultimate if they're already in the first one, you know?
What's better than 1? 2.
Exactly, but like it's a free another extra second stun and like another 5 seconds of like basically immobilize. And it's so strong at that point.
I agree.
But I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so happy they just made Kraken charge less awkward to use.
That is a good thing. I do agree. And even as a horrible Kraken player myself, I still miss the charge. So they might need to buff it some more. Hopefully not, but
now it has homing.
that's another reason I don't play Kraken. I don't want them to be like, oh, this hero's trash, and then they just buff it some more because they saw me play it. So.
Yeah. That's what people said when I was playing Kraken as well. Dutch trying to make Kraken look balanced.
Well, there is a Deadwood on the board, and I know Paradise, I gave him a shout out in one of the earlier games today. He loves Deadwood. It's his favorite. It's one of his favorite heroes. That and Shadowblade, but I don't think we're going to see Shadowblade. You can't get lucky twice in one day, Paradise. You just get Deadwood, okay? I know you're listening. Anyway, they're going to pick up Monarch as well. So
this is the first time we see like a more defensive support, right?
It is. This does suggest to me that they want a hard carry, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but I can definitely see Monarch being a very powerful support, even like in Kanakashi mode, mainly because of the ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Monarch against Kraken.
Like a B jump.
Yeah, but Monarch against Kraken, like also, like you get Kraken ultimated, like normally it's difficult to get out. But Monarch ultimate also gives you the movement speed to escape the Kraken ultimate, you know?
That's true, yep.
So, and this is like more an aggressive support that we see from the Legion side here.
Have you noticed there's been a lot of chi bans? I know you've only covered a couple games with me today, but it has actually been banned in some of the games you've been casting.
Yeah, so I can imagine, like, I always say, because I play a little bit of Chi every now and then, because I play all the bad heroes. You know,
Chi is a bad hero? Excuse you?
Well, most people don't even know it's a hero at all. But
I love Chi.
No, but like Chi in I say in normal mode is pretty bad. But I always say the counter to Chi is to not buy items. Not buy items. Just don't buy items, and Chi does nothing. But the easier it is to get items, the better Chi gets.
That's true. I do notice Chi is very good in mid wars as well. Everyone has items.
Because at some point, like if you're max slotted, that is when Chi just starts one-shotting you.
Yep.
Playing Chi against a scout is always just a big joy because like one ultimate literally like one-shots that hero. It's
yeah, there's a lot of heroes that happens to. Like Madman presses R, Silhouette, procs your salvo. A lot of carries can get
Hammerstorm. Anyone with an Elder Parasites.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like you need like specialized heroes, something like a Ravenor where like the damage doesn't show up.
We got some different picks here. We got Tremble coming out, purple border as well. This Bear Tilda knows how to play some Tremble.
Is this Fall on an alt account?
Maybe this is SEA Fa on Tremble.
Yep, makes sense.
We'll see. If he goes Cleaver on Tremble, then it's Fa. If he doesn't go Cleaver.
Okay, look at like this Hellborn lineup. This could honestly be a normal mode lineup as well.
For sure. Mid Deadwood, I guess. Magmus, Geo, offlane. Or one of them Suicide and the other roaming the Monarch Tremble.
Yeah.
Bushwhack and Armadon. Followed up the Witchslayer pick.
Mm-hmm.
That lineup also looks not too bad, I gotta say.
Roaming
Behemoth. And then
they don't really have too much lockdown until Behemoths get a PK.
Yeah, or Kraken, or Witchslayer, but yeah.
True. But I think that like the Hellborn side may have the potential to kind of steamroll them over. Because the Tremble against the Kraken, you know, Tremble can be quite good because, you know, you ultimate the snare on the Tremble. It's so long.
Yep. How long is it, Dutch?
3 seconds.
Level 1, yep.
3.75.
Then how long is it? Okay, and then level 3.
5.
All right. That's pretty long. I gotta agree.
Then if you get staff, it's double that because basically Shudder and what's his face?
That's broken.
Bolt, yeah.
Anybody who Balance is listening, nerf that ASAP.
Matt, like it's like Tremble with a staff is actually so much fun to play sometimes. Because like the little Boris can like watch like kill supports actually. It's so hard to kill that Shudder. It does like 140 damage.
Do you like this skin? It plays like the little music when he ports.
Yeah, the crab skin.
Yeah, it's playing the king crab. I am the king of crab. Sorry, I just like to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you come into my house, then I'll pinch you.
Alright, it is going to be a roaming Magnus, though. And
Yeah.
Geomancer. Both have boots. They're doing the quad lane short
yeah.
strategy.
I would have
Haven't seen this one in a long time.
Actually, this is a good response to this tri-lane, maybe, though. Although, I will say, like, this tri-lane might have some issues actually killing the Magnus or the Geomancer, because both heroes have good escapes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially since, like, Magnus Q is a little bit longer these days.
So who do you think the free farm favors, the Bushwhack or the Tremble?
Well, okay, so it kind of depends, like, on the... In casual modes, I can imagine, like, Tremble getting a basher or something might just run over the Bushwhack, because the Bushwhack cannot get away if he gets rooted, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And especially because they don't have a defensive support. If they had, like, Monarch on the other side instead of the Witch Slayer, I think I would maybe favor the Bushwhack. Because then they jump, like, the Bushwhack with Deadwoods and Tremble and stuff, and then you just, like, Monarch save him, and then you turn.
Mm-hmm.
But now, it's a lot more difficult to do the opposite. So, the Bushwhack, I think, can get, you know, shut down quite easily by the heroes of the Hellborn side, because of the lack of defensive support here. But
I got you, yeah.
I'm kind of like thinking about like how strong Bushwhack is Bushwhack of a hero, because like the Congo aspect matters a lot less, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he can get a token, but they don't get like the buffs or
Yeah, but it's also not as
pushing
free.
buff. That's
It's
true.
like this, the strength of like oh, it's actually look at
Ooh,
the armor.
Armadon
Look
might
at
be the
Armadon.
first blood here. Monarch was taking some pressure early on, but there's 3 versus 1 now. Magnus gets the bloodlust. Smacks him with his hammer.
Did I give it to the Magnus on purpose?
I don't think so. I think he just had the boots, so he took it. It's either that or the Monarch probably had to take it.
Yeah, like Monarch definitely tried to not take it on purpose, I think.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, like this is new for me. I'm used to playing with mech support.
Oh, if I was Monarch, I would have took it. That's
Yeah.
boots. That's free boots, baby.
Yeah, or
Since
like
they can't buy
free Link.
Well, yeah, I said boots because they don't seem to be able to buy it. So
Yeah.
I think it's like a tournament rule or something.
I can imagine that.
So free boots, baby.
Easy.
Geomancer goes in with a dig stun, does miss. Kraken charges him back. Really nice charge back from the Kraken.
Oh wow.
They're trying to get a return kill here on the Kraken. Behemoth slapping with his totem. Not gonna matter though. Magnus fixed up the Ion Stone, by the way.
Yeah, that would not having a W there either meant that he had like a lot less damage potential, but that was really well played by Kraken.
Yep. I think he also dodged the Geo Stun, so it was
Yeah, he did.
very
He
nice.
did. Okay, so actually, a Geomancer is not a hero that got like some changes in the last, like most recent patch, but he's a hero that really hasn't. Even though I think the buff was significant with like a 2-second stun now at all levels on his Q.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't really increased in popularity at all, right?
No, I don't think so.
Why do you think that is? Because in paper it sounds like a strong hero.
No, actually, I'm not a big Geomancer fan myself.
No, but that's like I can see that because like the ultimate is so difficult to hit, usually, you know, and the stun was never very long. But like 2 seconds is like a long stun compared to most other spells at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose. It's just a scale, right? Or was it 1.5 at all levels or something?
1.5 at all levels.
Oh,
But like
okay.
now it's also like a lot easier to set up your ultimate because there's also only like a half a second delay now between your ultimate and.
I gotcha. I do know that you can cast like ultimate while you're still digging, so like you could actually cast it before you hit the stun, which is a bit riskier. They're going for kill here on the Geomancer. They do chain CC the Geo. Oh, he gets out 1 HP, 12 HP. Not 1, but 1 auto attack. Didn't quite have the damage.
Okay, so
Meanwhile, Magnus's invis. This could be a kill on the Kraken if they line up rooted to Willowmaker. Does he know? He's playing maybe he's just scared of getting rooted by himself.
they have a ward on the bottom rune.
I did not
Leads
see where the
sides.
Magnus got this. Oh, he
Yeah,
spots
me
out the
neither.
Behemoth as well in the area.
Yeah. The Monarch is chilling in the neighborhood as well, but
In
Uh,
the neighborhood.
they're like Kraken has decent HP, 4.1 armor, although that gets reduced by the Q, of course. Do you think they have the damage to burst down the Kraken? I probably think
Oh
so.
yeah, oh yeah, with Deadwood level 6. Magnus, by the way, has an Ion Stone Invis. I think he has 3 charges. I don't know how long of an Invis he gets. Is it like 10 seconds or something?
12 seconds.
Okay,
Which
so
I don't know what the fate time is though.
yeah, so he can try to Invis himself again and go for this.
Yeah.
Deadwood is basically just free farming here. So like even like Kraken is on 7 creep kills. Like
Yeah.
even just like his presence here. I feel so bad for Kraken. Like he's 35 and 22 Deadwood against a 7 and 0 Kraken. That's a big difference.
I mean, to be fair, like Deadwood, of course, does have the auto attack advantage, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Top lane, Armadon is dead. A lot of damage coming in from the Tremble with the supporting cast. They do cancel the mass TPs.
yeah. So who was that? Kraken ported, and I think which layer probably ported.
I'm actually not sure. I would imagine it was the supports.
Yeah. No, it
Bushwhack
was-
still has his TP up.
Yeah, Kraken was one of the guys. Oh, actually, Kraken picking up a haste rune there from like 2 people. Deadwood and Magnus being in the area as well. That was actually big for him.
Smoked up Geomancer. Man, there are so many people mid.
I would like for the Deadwood to just go
Oh,
for.
bye-bye Kraken.
Okay,
He's
so
just dead.
yeah, I think we may be a little. Okay, so let's sync up again.
Okay. 41, 42, 43.
Yeah, okay, like you're 1
44,
second ahead of me.
45, 46, 47.
Yeah, perfect.
48. Okay, good.
So I think the Kraken was actually, because he was playing from behind this entire game, I'd say, partially because like the Magnus and the Geomancer just weren't showing, and you just have to play careful at that point. But
Yeah.
Deadwood is getting ahead because of that. And what you were saying, like with the Magnus sitting in the trees, Magnus not showing is creating like a winning situation for the Deadwood.
Oh, yeah.
So why would you want to break that situation in which the Deadwood is getting resources and the opposing Kraken isn't getting resources, you know?
No, that makes sense to me. He's also still level 5 in the mag, so he's got a lot of XP.
Yeah.
So,
It's like it's for example when you're playing Puppet Master, like
and you're
back in the day,
farming
Puppet
woods
Master.
instead of ganking?
Exactly. But because you're playing Puppet Master, the enemy has to play less greedy. Because he can just burst down anyone.
Oh, they're going in top on the Armadon. Hive Mind's out. Tremble's
Yep.
actually taking a lot of pressure from the Armadon. He's trying to hit him with the back. There's a Chrysalis. He's still dead, I think, here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The B-Hate still helps kill him with the tower.
Yep. I think Armadon actually buying Helmed Black Legion instantly.
Wow, he's actually... I didn't think he had that much gold. I mean, he's 0-3, but he's still 300 GP up.
How many?
He was tri-laned
22
earlier, right?
creep kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Mr. Kraken comes out on Deadwood. Good
yeah.
stun from the Magnus, keeps him alive from now. Did use the Willowmaker. They actually turn it around. I thought Deadwood was gone for sure.
Yeah, but that's
Paradise
double
is smiling
damage.
in the caster box. Double damage Deadwood, yeah. I didn't see who he Willowmakered, but doesn't really matter. They both died.
Ultimated the Kraken.
Yeah. So they killed the Kraken and the Witch Slayer there. And the
Okay, so
Magnus stun
what's-
was perfect timing.
Yeah, what items do you think Deadwood's going for?
Well,
usually we see
I would
the
have thought
Lex.
Lex, but it looks like he's just gonna go Blink.
Would you? Because like one of the issues of the Deadwood these days, I'd say, compared to like older versions of Deadwood, is level 1 ultimate has 100 seconds cooldown. For a single target like gank ability, that is a long cooldown, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think back in the day it used to be like 60 seconds or something.
Whoa.
Max.
Broken. Make it 100 seconds.
Yep. Some of the developers clearly got smacked in the face too much.
That one was pretty meta, if I recall correctly.
It was strong in like tri lanes. Or like, what are we talking about? In the tri-lane meta, he was quite strong, like in the same version, on the same way that like Behemoth was picked up a lot in those situations. Because they both had like...
Well, even back to the Stay Green days, I remember Swindler Melons used to play a lot of Deadwood mid. He's a very meta mid hero. He smoked up bottom, by the way, has Willowmaker in 7 seconds. They want to kill this Bushwhack. I think he has to hit the Grasp from Fog for this to work, so I don't think he can...
He has PK.
Oh, he has PK, okay. Does Bushwhack just know? He's playing very cautiously.
I think he does know something is up because Deadwood's not showing middle. Right?
Good read. Meanwhile, we're having a stare down here in mid lane. I don't know if you see this. But there's like 6 to 8 heroes in the area. We're finally going to see an engagement here. Monarch's getting caught.
The butterfly is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Obliterated. By the way, Tremble went for T-Claw. Probably not something you see that often. This is another old Thai build.
Yeah. So
I remember Trumpster used to do this as well. He used to go Thunderclaw Tremble.
It's because like Cleaver was just a lot worse back then. Actually, I think Tremble's going for the Armadon here, but Armadon just turns his back towards him and...
Yep.
Just basically says...
A lot of extra damage with the T-Claw though, because it's magic damage.
Yeah, that's so the reason why you want it is because the way your ultimate works, right? It does like
Tremble sporting bottom. I try to kill the Bushwhack here. There's a lane ward though spotting this.
Yep.
Meanwhile, mid lane, a dive comes out. 2 men release the Kraken. They do take out the Deadwood, who did use his Willowmaker. Kraken gets counter killed, and now Armadon spining up the Magnus. Lava Surge gets him away. Can he get in range for another spine? Monarch's here.
Nope.
Probably gonna be the safety net.
Just not enough. But like, okay, so the reason why Thunderclaw is quite good on a Tremble is because your ultimate, the little Boris Shutter guy, he always has the same attack speed as you do. So he attacks like once every time you do. So it doesn't matter if you have like 700 damage or like 100 damage. Like if you attack once, he also attacks once. So that's basically means that your ultimate could be seen as just giving you that much attack damage. Right?
I see.
So that's, I think, why like attack speed in general, like something like an Elder also, is just really good. And why something like a
Shungling now.
Yeah, but something like an Thunder, something like a Cleaver is just a lot less good on a hero, on Tremble.
Oh, Faz might hear you say that.
Well, like, it depends, like, because you can't really take stacks with, it's the same problem that you have with Chronos, right? Thunderclaw is also, like, a lot better on Chronos because, like, Chronos scales better with attack speed. But if you have, like, stacks to farm, taking stacks with a Thunderclaw is just painful.
Ooh, Geo just ultimated the hard camp and is farming it with Monarch.
Was that triple stacked or doubled?
Yeah, it was a triple stacked hard camp.
Yeah. Yeah, everything in that jungle is like stacked, I believe. Or was stacked at least. And the...
Hellborn's starting to get a pretty sizable lead here. 7,400 gold lead.
Yeah.
Do you think Tremble goes for a full Hyper Crab, or what does he go here?
The Bushwhack, by the way,
oh, Bushwhack could be dead.
Yeah.
Magnus PK catches him into Hive Mind.
Yeah, that is like 3.5 seconds of lockdown extra. That's difficult as a Bushwhack.
Nerf.
And it's physical as well. So even if you buy Shrunken, doesn't give a shit.
Yep. You can't purge though.
Yeah. Still painful. But what items do you think? Like Demonic, really good on the Tremble.
Ooh, another good Magma stun. They're diving the Armadon now. They're committing for this. That might mean a dead Magnus. Tremble actually gets out to safety.
Kraken gets a kill. Almost lived. Oh, that is indeed a full Hypercrown, by the way.
Wow. Now Kraken gets a PK.
Deadwood's running over. Deadwood is smelling blood. He does...
Oh, Wishwack sidesteps away. He has to punch the Kraken instead. Almost gets the... Oh, he gets it! Grass takes him out.
I think if Deadwood pressed E there and destroyed the tree, he could have walked out of the Kraken ultimate.
Yeah, maybe.
You get slow resistance as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he had mana. Perhaps he did.
After everything, he had mana for the E.
So he's a noob.
It's your words, not mine.
No, yeah, maybe he could have lived. He definitely wanted that counter kill, though.
Yep.
Gio's got a PK as well. They got 3 PKs now on the side of Prompt Buak, our Hellborn side here.
Yeah.
Looks like Bear is going for Shrunken now on the Tremble.
Like there is, I think, some significant difference in like item builds, right? Between like normal mode and casual mode. I think like a lot of like the build up items are just
skipped,
yeah. Like energizers. I don't think we have seen a single one.
No, we're not seeing a lot of like small build up items. They're just kind of going into the more bigger, greedier items.
Yeah,
like
just like
core items.
PK, right?
Yeah. B's almost got it, and it's 100 gold.
Yeah, and I think this is actually what we talked about earlier as well, right? Why Behemoth might be such a staple hero in these game modes. Because you can just get that PK earlier.
I'm watching Behe and Armadon fight for creeps. Behe needed 1 creep. Armadon's just smacking him. I don't even think they were I don't even think they were trying to last it.
Give me 1 last hit. I need it for PK. Nope.
I wonder if these guys communicate with each other. Bot tower falls, tier 2.
Honestly, like it's also about like how serious you take it. I would like if that was Fulka on Behemoth, I would absolutely take those last hits.
So Vulka gets the grief treatment. Gotcha.
I don't know. Like Fulka is more enjoyable when he's crying.
Oh, no wonder I had so much fun the other day playing with him.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, it's all jokes. But
mine are. Wait, what?
For me at least, for me. Right? From my perspective. I don't know if he experiences that way. But yeah, like the Hellborn side is definitely here on the lead. Actually, they're going top lane with 2 smokes and a PK Kraken right now, and a Witch Slayer with an ultimate. It might be that Tremble if they catch him properly.
King Crab. They find him. Or at least the Kraken. Yeah, they had more than enough damage to kill him. Good kill though.
Is there
485 gold over to Kraken.
PK. Cancel the PK of the Kraken. Oh, sorry, they cancel the TP of the Kraken.
There's a dive coming in mid lane. Bushwhack's going for Deadwood. Oh, so he can't get slowed though by the Bushwhack. Jungle Toxin takes him out though. Meanwhile, up in the top, we have Kraken going down to Geo and Magmus.
Yeah, so they tried to TP out both Witch Slayer and Kraken, but the Kraken was just a little bit later and got cancelled by the Geomancer.
The Witch Slayer survived then?
Yep, Witch Slayer TP'd out before there.
Okay, and then Bushwhack killed Deadwood in mid lane.
Yeah.
A lot of map space here for Hellborn. They took out 4 towers so far. Not a single tower for Legion yet.
Yeah, in general, like Hellborn has been the aggressors this game, right? But that's because they just have a lot more setup stuns. With the Magmas and the Geomancer actually being able to set up kills way before they get their PKs, right? Which is what allowed them to play so aggressive.
Group smoke from Legion in the base. They smoke up 4 people.
Oh, yeah.
He has a PK. Only has level 2 in the heavyweight.
I do really would have really liked if Armadon was also here, though. Right?
Yeah, probably. Even if he's...
not smoked, yeah. Just be in front. Just YOLO in. Be Herder, Armadon.
They actually backed off as well. Like, they didn't try to force an engagement.
So they had a ward up the cliff near the tier 2 tower, but I think they smoked in base, you said, right?
Yeah, they should not have seen that from either of these cliff wards.
But on the other hand, they have so much vision. Maybe they figured like, okay, no one is showing. 1+1 must have smoked.
Yeah, that's a good assumption. Tremble's almost got shrunken, needs 200 gold. He's gonna pressure top lane here.
Yeah, with that shrunken, like, he's... As long as Monarch is paying attention, he should not die, but Behemoth's maybe here to set up a big ultimate.
No, just to throw out a fissure.
Yeah.
Bushwhack and Witch Slayer take out the Deadwood.
Did he actually? Yeah, he used his ultimate there, but I guess that's just a little bit too much armor on the Bushwhack at the moment. 9 armor. Which means that he
Suppose so. Probably it would probably be a kill if he had a Lex.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that like Lex or like Souls is not something that's being picked up here.
It just goes straight into PK Shrunken.
Yeah. I like the Shrunken though, don't get me wrong.
No, it's very good.
But
he does lack a little bit of damage for solo kill potential.
yeah. It's like, but I will say that my... Oh, like the Geomancer trying to stack Congo here.
By the way, did you notice like both the Geo and the Magnus are the same level as the Deadwood? Like they're all level 13. The XP is very split. Kraken tries to line up an ultimate, but ends up whiffing.
Yeah.
DD Tremble now, that could be a Congo because no Kraken ulti probably makes this a little bit more enticing. They're gonna try for a group smoke, so they want a team fight maybe instead. And they have 20 seconds of DD still on the Tremble if they can get a jump here.
Yeah, and like most importantly here, the Hellborn side, the Legion side has very little vision, right? So they don't know, or they shouldn't really have any reason to suspect this team smoke. Because they might as well just be farming jungle or whatnot. Although the bottom tower is being pushed in right now.
Oh, they're gonna maybe catch her. He's getting jumped. Willowmaker takes him out. Crystal Field on top. Doesn't stun anybody up. There's the Monarch cleansing wind. Meanwhile, Bushwhack's going in the background trying to take out the Monarch. Takes out one target. Doesn't have a Shrunken though. Now he's a sitting duck and he will get stunned up. He will fall.
Yeah, and the Armadon is there.
Only Armadon and Kraken are alive. Kraken didn't even have an ultimate because he whiffed it earlier. And meanwhile, King Crab is trying to solo the Kongor.
Without lifesteal.
Yeah. I think he can do it when the team support gets here, because again, Kongor doesn't enrage, so it's not that difficult.
So I was kind of thinking, yeah, so Kongor at the moment has like a null stun effect. Remind me of the ults.
I forget actually.
So, okay, he had like a visual null stun effect.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I don't actually know what Kongor...
He doesn't throw rocks.
I know when you're 3 melees in range though, he still does do the little stomp thing, but it's not exactly. It's not like as bad as the one now where it does like a chunk of your HP. I believe anyway.
Yeah.
Kongor definitely feels easier.
Yeah, I think that like the enrage is always the thing that makes Kongor scary, right?
Yeah. When he gets low, you need to like trade who tanks and have sustain.
And then your team doesn't tank, even though you tell them to, and then you die
and Malik into Kongor. Wait,
what? Like, go tank, Sate. I am tanking. No, you're not. He's still hitting me.
I have a really great clip from my stream where Marloni was playing Kronos and he just died to Kongor. And I even told him, I said, Marloni, you're scaring me. Don't die. And then he died.
Yeah.
I warned him.
Victims. Yeah.
I warned him, man.
Like, just I've had these moments, like a lot, right? More than most people, I'd say. But like, where like they say, why don't you let me tank him? And that's because like you don't run in front of him to
Bushwhack gets the Shrunken off. Good response from the Witch Lair. Following up the jump. This is a token of life on the Tremble though. Kraken doesn't have a charge for 5 seconds. Oh, he was maybe expecting a turn here. He was waiting in the area on the respawn, but the rest of the team decided to go back. I think that was a little miscommunication there. But they did survive on the Bushwhack. Yep.
Yeah.
So they actually initiated on the Bushwhack with the Magnus, and then the Witch Slayer counter minied like right away. So Bushwhack was able to pop his Shrunken.
Maybe they like figured, okay, Beamont has called on an ultimate or something. We can maybe do something here without getting punished too much. But yeah, Bushwhack still hurts, right?
Yeah, I would say so. He's got level 3 Jungle Toxin now. He's got Elder Shrunken, so he still can right click, but very susceptible to like a burst from punch and whatnot still.
Yeah. And like Deadwood did actually pick up the Soul's Borg here.
That's good. Probably go for Demonic now.
Yes, I'm kind of curious what like the Tremble would go for.
Oh, BT Dunk coming in onto 2. Gets stunned. No follow-up though. Doesn't get his fissure off right away. Does get it out there before he dies. Kraken also falls. Didn't have his release to Kraken for 15 seconds. Geo comes in. Doesn't have Crystal Field for 20 seconds though. King Crab versus Bushwhack. Bushwhack has to run. King Crab is winning. Armadon now. He is the only man alive here. And not for long, because it's a hat trick coming out for Deadwood.
I was kind of vouching for the Armadon there.
Are alive. Hellborn.
Just like everyone hitting the Armadon like somehow having like 1k more HP and just spiking everyone. That would be beautiful. No, but you see like the Tremble like little boars, it just does so much damage at this point. Yeah, because like Tremble also does with his auto attacks like -5 armor. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. From the Impalers.
Exactly.
That got buffed, right? It used to be 4.
One more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It used to be one less per level. Now it's
a
little bit stronger. I mean, 1 armor is nice.
Well, especially because it's a spell that you tend to keep like level 1 for quite a long time.
True.
So if you look at it from that perspective, it's like double instead of like like 20% more or something.
Gotcha.
So especially like in the early game, because you get usually especially like in the early game you keep it like level 1 for quite a long time. -2 armor is significant.
Legion's trying to smoke in the jungle for a kill here. They actually are going for the Magmus. Group smoke for the Magmus doesn't feel like that worth it, but it's not so much the gold investment on the smoke, but more so like the time investment, I would say.
Yeah, but on the other hand, beggars can be choosers, right?
Which there got his PK now. He was 100 gold off before that kill.
And like I think a big part of the reason why the Hellborn side is so ahead right now is because of this vision situation. Because look at this, right? Like one ward on top of the left cliff, one ward here in the mid lane near the mounts. Yep. They basically see everything that like the Legion wants to do.
Yep.
Their entire jungle is basically like blocked off by a line of wards here. And the Hellborn has the solo kill potential to make good on that threat if anyone actually goes and farms bottom, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's just really well played from the supporting cast there, from the Hellborn side.
Yeah, and then I feel like Armadon hasn't really been able to impact the game too much. Because he got kind of shut down early. He's 0-5-1. That would jumps in here on the Kraken. One hit, pops the Shrunken. Guess just release the Kraken off. You're going for Armadon in the background. It's gonna end up falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so comparing the Armadon to like the Geo and the Magmus who started with boots and they've been setting up like kills and stuff, they just feel like they've had way more impact.
Yeah, but the kind of heroes that they are, right? Because like Armadon cannot set up, Magmus and Geo can.
Crystal Field coming in, lines up on the Behemoth, that comes in, they take him out. Witchslayer also melts, Shrunken Head from Tremble, right click's doing so much. Now Bushwhack, oh man, there's a Bola now on the Magmus too. No chance for the Bushwhack. Patrick comes out for Tremble. And that could be the first max of the game. 28,000 gold lead. This lead's pretty massive now.
Yeah, but what you said about like the Armadon,
yeah,
I kind of agree with you, but it's also because like Armadon just hasn't really been involving himself in these team fights.
Yeah, it does kind of feel that way, right? Like he's been mostly off on his own.
Yeah, but
he's not really farming that much either, right?
It feels like he arrived late, where he should be the one that's baiting initiations or something, right?
Probably. Good B dunk. Doesn't get his fissure off though. They do take out one target in the Monarch with the Witchslayer bullet. Savage 6-3 comes out for Deadwood as he takes out the Kraken. He's right-clicking the Witchslayer down, one more hit, gets a double tap. Domination streak coming in for Chessman. Underscore. Bushwhack tries to get the dart out. Can't.
It was actually a very clutch PK.
Yep, Bushwhack.
Oh, and here comes the crab. Did you hear the
I'm the king of crab.
That's the jingle of death, that's what we call that. When you hear that jingle, you know you messed up somewhere. Yeah.
Almost 800 GPM on the Tremble as well. Yeah. Basically double the GPM of the Bushwhack. That pretty much tells the story of this one, I would say.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I think Bushwhack can keep up with, like, if there's a hero that can keep up with, like, a carry with double GPM, it's gonna be a Bushwhack, right?
Probably.
But it's not just the Tremble that the Bushwhack has to deal with. It's also like a Bola on the Magnus.
Yeah, the supporting cast for Tremble here just feels very impactful.
Yep.
Crystal Field takes out a creep there. That's gonna be the concede though, as that was the mega creeps. So we're gonna have prompt Buak take out THONE in this best of 1 elimination match. Pretty well played by them though. I like their lineup, very aggressive.
Yeah. I would
They were
say actually
constantly
Behemoth had a couple of really good ultimates where he caught like one important target at least, and like the Monarch as well.